Thank you for the Christmas well wishes, Aaron, Christoph, Catherine, others. Who the hell misses New York scenery? Are you? No. You have to see right where 2222 because like turns it to Northland Drive and becomes Mopac Highway. You have to see what this looks like. It's so beautiful in the autumn. I actually got binoculars for Christmas, so now I can look out my balcony at all the beautiful scenery. I can even see the lake. I mean, I need a source, man. Like that. Essentially, that was just one screenshot. I asked the guy in letters if he had a source for that shit, and if he does, great. But I also haven't checked it because I didn't log into Discord this morning. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's just like my commute in New York, right? Nice little Corvette in front of me. Is that the Z02? I forget if it's Z02 or Z03, but that's the new Corvette. That's where they got rid of the the four circle lights that always define the Corvette and made this weird thing. It's not bad, it's just, it seems weird to not name it something different when you redesign it like that, you know? actually fixed that bike, Aaron, and then I blew it up again. And by blew up, I don't mean like actual fire, I mean motor controller. I forgot that the ASI BAC 800 was updated to only allow 90 phase amps instead of 96, because all the ones where they allowed 96 would blow the controller. And I had an older version and I didn't set it to 90. And I had a little bit too much integral gain. But I was checking it, but I found out where it works well. I was actually thinking of doing 2 bikes. I want to make one for down for near my house. So I want to have one for exploring like downtown Austin and one for exploring near my house. And I want to get a better, I'm thinking of BAC 2000 controller and one of those CYC 5000 watt motors for the one that I'm going to use for the second one. So I want to have like one stable build and one like psycho build. But like that's just part of my hobby. I'm gonna that's like for when I have more spare time. But I would like to put that back. But yeah, later this week I hope to have the controller stuff to be able to do a ride around my neighborhood with my good bike. I've gone through at least 7 or 8 Bafang cores at this point. But like I'm tired of nuking them. I'd like to actually like have something that's made for 5,000 watts. The 5,000 watt one that I want to put together was going to have 5 EM3 EV batteries. So it's going to have 4 14 series 7 parallel and 1 14 series 6 parallel 35E cells. An ASI BAC 2000. 2 bridge rectifiers, so the batteries are isolated from each other but still combining output. Like the one that I have right now, it like maxes out at 3,000 watts and I have 3 packs. So each pack is essentially being asked to supply like a burst of 1,000 watts, which I think is fair when you're talking about 14 series 7 parallel. Like a 14 series 7 parallel with 35Es should be able to supply like 500 to 600 continuous and 1,000 burst. I prefer that the packs work very, very conservatively. Ironically, I do that after I buy the one that I asked for the Samsung 35E originally with unit pack power, and they sent me some no-name bullshit that, went on fire. But these are actual 35E. EM3 EV doesn't lie on their batteries. When you open them up, you can see the cells. And you can also see how beautiful they're constructed. Like EM3 EV produces beautiful batteries. Like absolutely gorgeous batteries. Like the liquid resistance, the shock, the shock absorption and everything. Like they're just, EM3 EV puts together art-like batteries. I'm not saying that because I'm sponsored by them. I don't get discounts from them, nor do I get sponsorships payments from them or anything. It's just, they're really good. Yeah, the one in Florida was sad. I kind of miss being good at my job, Aaron, a little bit. But the thing is, the job that I got really good at is a job that's essentially obsolete, so I gotta find something new. One of my things I'm doing now, actually, with my spare time, in addition to learning C, I also have this, I'm trying to teach, I want to prepare to train a large language model on every board repair question I or somebody that I know has answered over the past 8 years. It's possible. Because here's the thing, ChatGPT is exceptional if you ask it like basic coding questions. Like people get mad when you say this, but it's true. Like you can't ask it to ask a program. You can't ask it to make you a program. Like it's just not going to be good at that. But like if you say, hey, I want this function to do this, and it's doing this instead, and I can't figure out why, it'll figure this shit out for you pretty well. But if you ask it a board repair question, it's garbage. It confidently says, like, it seems like the issue you're having may be with power regulation. It's like, yeah, obviously, you fucking moron. It does what my girlfriend does in job interviews, where, like, it's so good at giving bullshit, so it sounds like you know what you're talking about when you don't, and she laughs when I say this. She knows what I'm talking about. And she's exceptional at this. I suck at this. I fail at job interviews across the board because I'm not good at this. Like, I'm probably too brutally honest about it, which is why I've never been able to get a real job. If I told you some of the job interviews I flunked at recently, you guys would actually laugh at me. But it's so confident in just, instead of in bullshit. I'd like to actually teach one of these large language models. Yeah, when PP-Push G3 hot is 8.15 volts instead of 8.55 volts on 820, 34, 30, 34, 37, it means the SMC is probably not turning on. Here's the things that could cause